So, Lycoris Recoil. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Lycoris Recoil, but if I'm wrong, then hey, don't hold me to it. Is this anime worth your hard-earning, non-refundable time? Okay, is this anime something you should keep on the top of your list, put on the top of your list, or is it something that you should just get rid of it, like, all in general? A simple answer would be yes. Yes, this anime is 100% worth your time, and I would even argue that this anime is a perfect anime, like a 10 out of 10. I know there's a lot of people that don't think that there can be a perfect anime, but I mean, there are, okay? There are perfect animes, and this one's a good example because this anime does exactly what it's meant to do. It doesn't try to be an anime it's not. It doesn't try to make it seem more mysterious or more, you know, crazier than it has to be. I feel like it has just about the right amount of everything in there, you know what I'm saying? The creators put a little bit of sugar, salt, and something nice. But for those of you who don't know what anime I'm talking about, you maybe never heard of it or never seen it, but don't worry, you know what I'm saying? I got you. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of an explanation of it, and then I'm gonna give you guys my reason of why I think that this is a good anime. So this story is about two girls named Chisato and Takina. So they both work for an organization called Lycoris that pretty much puts everybody in check, okay? Like, if you're on some off shit, like, they'll handle you and they will take you out, bro, clean. Now, Chisato is like the top dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's like the main character, obviously. She's like the OP top agent, you know what I'm saying? Like, top of her class, like, nobody can touch her. However, she's not working as like the main branch. So she's not working like on like the main missions that the people do. No, she's doing more like pretty much side quests in a video game, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not always in like the big action. You're probably wondering, why is somebody who's so OP not doing like the top heavy duty missions? And that's something you'll figure out later. Now, Takina was a part, you know, of like the main units in Lycoris and everything like that. You know, she was doing all the missions. However, there was one situation where a hostage took one of their colleagues or one of their teammates, and you know, he was about to kill her. The command center was telling them to stand by, you know what I'm saying, don't do anything rash. However, you know, homeboy was, you know, he was counting down. He was about to put the bullet in the head, bro, put her in the coffin. Takina wasn't cool with that, so she grabs a gun and just lights that hoe up, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, everybody's getting clapped. However, homegirl lived, you know what I'm saying? Their teammate lived. But the director didn't like that, and so she benched her pretty much and put her where, you know, Chisato was. Now, Takina doesn't like the fact that, you know, she's doing pretty much side quest missions, and she wants to get back to the main unit. Now, going back, though, to the situation where she shopped the room, it turns out there's this huge gun smuggling kind of business going on where, you know, some person is giving these dudes guns and everything like that to, you know, pretty much terrorize the city or do whatever they want with it. So the story isn't complex, you know what I mean? It's not something that, you know, is gonna throw you in for a loop. It's not something that you gotta hardcore focus and pay attention to, but it's engaging. Like, the entire time I was like enjoying it. If I wasn't watching it weekly, I feel like it'd be an easily binge watchable show, you know what I'm saying? And the story has a beginning and an end. I mean, the ending is kind of open a little bit, but you know, you're satisfied, you know, it's something that you can be satisfied with. I love the characters, you know, all of them have like a little bit of uniqueness to them, you know, I love how they all operate as a team. I love how Chisato is, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, she's bubbly, she's entertaining. I don't know, it's like she's just having fun. She's just living her life. And it's just so, like, nice to see, you know, a more friendlier, more happier kind of character. While Takina is the exact opposite, you know, she's serious, ready to kill people. And it's like, you know, it's just like a good balance between the two. Which also, Chizuko doesn't really kill people. Like, when she uses these specialized bullets to kind of, like, hit him with like compact dust or powder or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's nothing that penetrates him, just enough to knock him out. Which, following along with the characters, the majority of this cast is pretty much girls, you know? Like, it's pretty much an all-girl show of like 2 or 3 dudes. Which nowadays, when you hear that it's pretty much an all-girl cast, you're thinking that it's gonna be overly sexualized. Because, I don't know, like, lately, everything is just overly sexualized, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the girls gotta have their, you know, yitties jumping around as they're shooting their guns or some shit, you know what I mean? Like, they gotta do all these, like, bikini scenes or, like, have no armor and, okay, listen. I ain't saying, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, okay? I'm not saying, you know, I mean, hey, man, you know, I like to see a little, you know, but there is a time and a place for these kind of scenes. There's a time and a place for these kind of characters, for that kind of movement to be on my screen. Alright? I don't need to see it in every single anime, okay? Because then it kind of, you know, it takes away from it. You know, like, I just want to see them, you know, be normal. I want it to just be like a normal action kind of story. And that's something they do a really good job of. You know, they don't over-sexualize anybody in the show. And the action in there is just right, you know what I'm saying? Because the action is pretty dope. Like, it surprises you on how good, like, the scenes are, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way she, like, dodges bullets and the way she shoots and everything. Like, the action is pretty solid and something I wasn't expecting in this. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, in the beginning scenes, you know, it was cool. But usually, like, after the first couple episodes, the anime kind of just falls out and it's not as, you know, good as it was in the beginning. But in my personal opinion, this anime keeps the same energy throughout the whole show, and it's just good. It's perfect. So if you guys have seen it, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I mean, this anime, I feel like people knew about, I feel like, you know, some people knew about this, but it wasn't like, you know, on like the main page everywhere, you know. I feel like it's just like, it's underground, but high up there on the underground, you know? But definitely let me know what you guys think about it, what you guys thought about it, and if you guys do watch it, let me know what y'all think about it. Think. And also, stay weaving.